Why won't WWE release Mustafa Ali and Brian Kendrick? And I'm sure there's other people who have requested the release, but as of right now, we know public Mustafa Ali and Brian Kendrick. So, in the past couple weeks, within a month, two WWE talent, they have asked for their release in WWE, and one of them has been public, and one not public. So, like a couple weeks ago, I never said anything about this on YouTube. I said it on Twitter, but I never said this on YouTube. A couple weeks ago, Mustafa Ali, he publicly announced, that he's asking for his release from WWE. And then like a week later, Brian Kendrick, he asked for his release from WWE. And since then, Mustafa Ali has not been released, and Brian Kendrick have not been released. And since then, Mustafa, the fans like myself and others, we have asked for Mustafa Ali to be released, and we're wondering why the fuck is he not released. And I have not used the hashtag on public, but people have said hashtag free Ali. And then those at Fox, they have said they have blocked people who have sent that hashtag, and then someone posted that hashtag, or they said that they got blocked by Fox for saying hashtag free Ali, and then Mustafa Ali said, "Oh word, I stand with you," and yeah. So it's very interesting. And then Mustafa Ali also, he posted a picture, and it was like almost like pretty much a metaphor or something. He's like, it was a picture of, I guess, him and burning money, and it's pretty much saying, I don't give a fuck about money, and he wants happiness and shit. And so that's that. Like a week ago or a couple of days ago, I don't even fucking know anymore. It was reported by probably PW Insider, I don't even know, that the Brian Kendrick, if you know, he asked for his release. If you know Brian Kendrick, he's been around with WWE since like 2005. He's been released, and then he signed when WWE started their cruiserweight division again. What, 2016, 2017? I don't even fucking know. But he's been with WWE again for a while. He's been in WWE forever. I mean, I remember Brian Kendrick from back in the day with Paul London and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say Brian Kendrick, oh my God, he's a top star, like wow, WWE. But this is a continuing pattern. I mean, not too long ago it was Jeff Hardy. I don't know whether Jeff Hardy did stuff to get fired or not. That's what I think. There was a report today, NoDQ.com, they posted it, where it said, I don't know if they got it from somewhere where it was them, but the headline was that Jeff Hardy he had like he was very excited about wrestling. He was rejuvenated, blah blah blah. He's very happy wrestling. And this is post WWE. So that's that. Then you have Toni Storm. She goes out and she quits WWE, and then they grant her a release. She flew back home and this and that. Then the next up was Mustafa Ali. He's surprising. I was surprised about Mustafa Ali. I said on Twitter, I'm surprised because I'm not surprised that somebody requested the release from WWE. I'm surprised that it was Mustafa Ali, because I look at Mustafa Ali and I think, he's humble, and it's whatever, he just started, like, his wife was just pregnant, he has another kid. I said, all right, whatever, he's gonna he's gonna collect the paycheck, and he's going to take care of his family. And it's been a while since he's really done anything. I thought nothing of it. I say he's just going to take it out. Maybe his next contract he'll leave. But for right now, he's going to take it. And that's that. He has a family to provide for. But no, he said, he said he had a message. He posted a video. He has a message, and he can't do it while signed to WWE. So kudos to Mustafa Ali. I have so much fucking respect for Mustafa Ali. I can't say that for some other people in WWE. I'll say that much. But Mustafa Ali, I have great respect for. I think even him, Johnny Gargano, they just start a family, or they have another kid and this and that, and they say, you know what, no. I don't give a fuck about your money. I want to do what makes me happy, and I have so much respect for that. And I have so much respect for them. So that's a W for Mustafa Ali. And then Brian Kendrick, I mean, he's been with WWE for a while, whatever. I don't know why he's requesting his release, but I mean, he hasn't been on TV, like Raw, SmackDown, or anything. And I don't even think he's been on NXT. I doubt it. No, he hasn't been on WWE TV for years. I think it's been years. I haven't seen Brian Kendrick. And then even though I stopped watching WWE, I still don't see people talking about Brian Kendrick. So it's been like years since he's been on TV. So not surprising, but it is at the same time. It is what it is. But why won't they release, Brian Kendrick and Mustafa Ali? I said this on Twitter. They release so many talent against their will. Every quarter, this and that. Like 4 times a year, basically. They release all these talent now. Against their will. And now 2 people, and at the time it was just one person, Mustafa Ali. Now it's 2 people, Brian Kendrick and Mustafa Ali. They won't grant them the release. Why? And it was funny because there was a report saying that WWE was like, oh, it's hard for us to justify, we released all this talent, but we won't release people who are requested release. And this was in terms of Tony Storm. But now they're not granting a release to Mustafa Ali and Brian Kendrick. Why? You release all these talent during a pandemic, but you won't release 2 people that literally want to be released. But you'll release a bunch of talent. And listen, bro, I think it's a good thing if you get released from WWE, honestly. Especially a lot of the talent that are released, they're really good, like a Keith Lee, this and that. They're really good. They'll be fine. They won't have any problem finding work outside of WWE. Even Nia Jax, she was released, but she won't wrestle, and she sucks as a wrestler, but she's a cousin to The Rock, so The Rock will make sure she's good and that she's taken care of at worst. Or she could go back, she could be a model or something, go back to being a model. But even Nia Jax is good. But you have guys like Keith Lee being released. You had Aleister Black that was released. He found work already, obviously. I mean, you have all these guys. A lot of them, they have no problem. I think it's a good thing. Good for a person's mental health. It's good if they want to be on TV. It's good if they want to be used. If they want to, be in matches and shit. I think it's a good thing. But if a person doesn't want to be released and you release them, they didn't request a release, then what the fuck? But then if someone does want to be released and you don't want to release them, I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. Why won't WWE release these guys? Mustafa Ali, Brian Kendrick. Why won't you release them? It really doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. You're just being a dick. I thought AEW was in competition or something. I mean, listen, bro. I wouldn't mind Mustafa Ali either. But I don't think AEW is going to sign any of them. Maybe they do. Who knows? But, I mean, you release Keith Lee. AEW will grab him in a second. All these talent. I mean, it really doesn't make sense to me, honestly, what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, man. Why won't you release them? Please tell me. I mean, why are you holding them hostage? Oh, well, they signed the contract and shouldn't. Well, if they sign a contract, shouldn't that company WWE use them then? If they sign the contract, They should use them then. I mean, Mustafa Ali was just. I mean, it was a while where Mustafa Ali wasn't even on fucking television, and then they just started to use him, and then again he was off of TV, and he wasn't even. It was reported that he was off of TV for paternity leave, and then it was reported that it wasn't even that, and that him and Vince had an argument, and it was about something that he didn't want to do, and I think that what happened was that towards the end, right when Mustafa Ali was off of TV, he was just starting this shit where he was like, it was like anti-American or whatever the fuck, and or whatever, and he was like, I didn't want to do shit like that. I don't want to do stuff like that, and they did that, and I think that's what the argument was or whatever, but I don't know, but I don't know. But the report is him and Vince, they had a big argument or something, and this is what led to this situation right now. I don't know what Mustafa Ali's message is, but I can only imagine maybe he just wants to wrestle somewhere else. And if he doesn't, I think there was like something about a movie. I don't even fucking know anymore. But I'm sure someone will snatch up Mustafa Ali. I think someone would sign him. I wish nothing but the best for Mustafa Ali. Same thing for Brian Kendrick if he's released. Mustafa Ali is a pretty good talent, honestly. I don't know how old he is, but I guess he's young. He could probably be a good addition to anyone's roster. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what is WWE doing, but come on, release these guys. Come on, they want to be released. Just grant them their release. Come on. So I hope you guys enjoy your week on this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.